Hey guys, welcome back to Hellendale Hot Rods. Today I am going to show you how I built this frame, a windshield frame for the Model A 1930 Roadster. I had originally seen a post on Jalopy Journal many years ago. I had to look it up. It was like a tech post. It was Continental John. Credit goes to him. So that was on the ham or hokey ass message board, I guess. So I just, I've been, like I said, I've been wanting to do this forever. So I did her. I'm gonna show you how I did her. Stay tuned. Just milling the slot for this windshield frame right now. I'm using a 5/16 end mill and then just kind of picking away at it or whittling away at it until I get 0.350 on the Richter scale, and then I'll clean it up with a grinder. Just working on this windshield frame for the Roadster. I put slots in these half-inch water pipes. Trying to save some money on the frame. I read a post on Jalopy Journal or the ham, and I've been just dying to put that thread to work. So obviously, frame's going in here. Got some new goodies in the mail the other day. So what I have to do is for the bottom, I gotta bend that sucker. Obviously, the slots are all going in. The plan is to make the uprights here and the bottom, and then slide in the glass from the top, and then join the top of the windshield frame. I am doing a 2-inch chop on this particular frame. So I know from a little bit of research that Speedway catalog that there's a little bit of a taper. It gets a little bit narrow at the bottom end. First little bend. No going back now. Nice thing is with that slot, you know which way's up all the time. Keeps you nice and straight. If my milling serves me correct. It's actually taking a little more pressure than I thought it might. Guess that's okay. All right, just gonna work it. Work it. It's a pretty gradual curve on the top of the cowl there. Using my trusty little welding stand, obviously. I've been dying to use my new milling machine. It's just kind of a little cheapy, but new to me, and I always wanted one. Not sure if anybody's been following this build too much, but this is the original cowl top from the truck. This was actually a truck cowl. So I switched them out. This is, I guess, car, open car, or maybe an RPU, I'm not too sure. Got a little radius on there, not near enough. But I put a middle mark here and just gonna kind of work off that. Okay, I got the bottom piece of the frame of this windshield on. Got it bent pretty good. It was, I put on many, many miles walking back and forth, testing fitment and then going back to the vise. What I did is I have these little magnets here, Maggies, they say down under. I still get a laugh out of that. Pretty darn happy with it. She's pretty close. All right, I'm just doing the side upright posts for this windshield frame. Both ends have to be mitered at 45 degrees. So I cut one, and I want to make the other one identical. So I put, this is a little trick I do. Maybe there's other ways to do it, but I guess there's always another way to skin a cat, right? So I butt the finished one against the blade, exactly, you know, the length that it was cut at. I suppose you could cut multiples at the same time as well, but I just do it this way, and then I just square up the ends. And if the planets are aligned, we'll have the exact same length. We also want the slot to be perfectly on the inside of this windshield frame, so it's pretty easy with the bandsaw because the flat goes against the slot. But just to, you know, just to check, you can throw a 90 in there, and yeah, I think we're good. I'm just getting this frame squared or not so squared up. It's there's a taper in from the top, and so you gotta kind of play with that. Nice to have a fairly flat table anyways. I just kind of measured out a grid on the table, and I'm trying to stay within those parameters. These 45s are really easy, but this guy here is not so easy. So let's see what happens. I obviously have to slide the windshield in from the top, so I can't weld this. So I'm gonna have to just get a really nice seam and do some sort of connecting fixture inside there. Just working on the top of the frame for this Model A Roadster. I've welded in these little strips, and that is going to, so it's welded on one side, and then there you get an idea. Being that the top, it has to come off, and so I can slip a windshield in there, as stated previously. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tap this area, drill and tap all the way through, and it's gonna look pretty. Alrighty, good day. I got the frame tacked together. I ended up tacking the top as well, just so I can keep it held together for the tapping those little holes for those joiner fixtures. Then just gotta smooth that out a little bit. It's coming along. I'm very happy with this. Okay, I'm just tapping these side posts for this windshield frame for the Roadster. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. You know, you always gotta use some sort of fixture to hold things steady, so this worked really well with that little welding table that I had made in a previous video, so it's pretty sturdy. I'm 6'2", but I still had to stand up on a block. All right, I'm still picking away on this windshield frame. Just working on the swivel part of it. I thought I'd share some info with you. So the stock frames, I think it was the Model Ts to the Model As have this little cup. I think it's called a swivel cup or something. So this is a 3/8 fine thread. And it comes with little instructions. The bigger side, like one side's wider and one side's narrower, obviously. The wide side goes towards the bottom of the frame because of the frame tapers in a little bit. I'm exaggerating there. So I thought I would just share with, I think, how it goes together. I'm pretty sure I got it right. There's the end of this little nut is conical. So this is my belief that this is how it goes together. And I did test fit it, and I can open and close the window with one finger, so it's got to be pretty close, I think. I got to countersink this little screw a little bit, and that little screw obviously was to hold the top of the windshield frame. So we got our little conical nut on there. I like saying conical. And then, you know, this guy goes on, and then your wing nut. That's it. And it's just nice swivel. I gotta take a little bit off the end of that bolt, but I thought I would share that one with you. All right, for the next stage of the windshield frame for the Roadster, I'm gonna make my template for the glass guy. You know, most glass shops can do automotive glass. They can cut it, and with these oldies, it's all flat glass. The template that the material I use is it's glass from tanning beds, like it's the plexiglass, I guess. And typically they just throw it in the dumpster, so I like to reuse, repurpose. This particular one has split. I guess they had a they had a big person on it and split the thing. I always say my windshields see a lot of ass. My funny there, but what I'm gonna do is you know, lay it on top, and obviously it's got to go in the slot, so I have to you know, I gotta basically trace around and then add I guess about a 1/4 inch, and I usually cut them out with a jigsaw, or I was gonna try the high-speed rotary tool today and see what happens if I get mad or not. But sometimes with the jigsaw it might chip or split, but just take your time, whatever works. I thought I'd share that one with you. Well, good news with this, usually I'm using a flat, I'm making glass for a flat frame. This one, because it is pipe, and you know, I'm not going from right here, I can get in kind of towards the middle with my scribe. It should work out really well. pretty good. They tend to want to chip at the end of your cut usually, and you don't want to go too slow because it chips. Okay, I was still working on some fitment issues there. These pins were a little bit long on the inside. I had to take off about a 1/16, and I ended up just radiusing the corner there. I was just having a little bit of fitment issues. I don't think I want to use the angle grinder anymore. Sorry, I'm going to use the angle grinder just to radius this edge a little bit. I'm fearful if I use the jigsaw it'll chip and then you'll hear some bad words. Alright, so anyways, I took a little bit off already with the grinder. It seems to work fine. You just gotta hold it nice and steady. Kind of nice with no sparks. I obviously want to make it as easy as possible for the glass guy. You don't want to be too much of a pain in the ass to people, right? Well, some people you do. That's another story. All right. 18th time is a charm. Okay, slides in good, right? Like a thumb and a bum, right? All right, so. Well, every time I do this, it seems to be fitting better. Success! All right, let's put the screws in. Here we go. Just to recap, I drilled and tapped the ends. Missing a screw. There you are. Gotta love those Canadian Robertsons, just saying. Righto, righto. Okay. Nice and tight. She's deadly, bro. Bam. bang. I took a little bit too much off in, a little too much off in the corner, but hey, looks pretty good. Better than it was. All right, so we're gonna put the recap again. We're gonna put the longer side down. The conical, you may say that too, conical, the conical nut. I am now putting the conical nut on. Let's just put a little wingy dingy dingy on here. Come on. We'll put the other one of these here. Wide side down. It fits pretty good. I was a little worried that the stock Model A cones wouldn't fit for some reason, but I went and had a look at my Roadster pickup, and yeah, it's the same. Honestly, it's the same windshield. Like old Henry Ford must have brought up a whole bunch of water pipe back in the day. All good. It's actually going pretty darn good. Just like that, like this, like that. Might need a little spacer in here. It's a little bit wide. So if all goes well, I should be able to open this up with one finger. Or not. Hey, you know, it's everything we build. Trial and error. Have fun doing it. Don't get excited. Don't get too upset because then stuff gets broken. Okay. One finger. Not bad. Not bad, Chatty-O. I got a pretty even gap all the way. Wow. Good. That made my day. Got to get my Windex out. So the next thing I got to do, I got never ending. Got my weather seal at the bottom. I'm not really sure how I'm doing that. I'm gonna maybe some sort of a little slot thing. I have a pretty good feeling this windshield is supposed to be about a ½ inch higher, but I really didn't have any reference. It was kind of hard to tell on Google Images, but yeah, that's gonna come up. I think there's enough time today. I'm gonna start doing this cowl top thingy and button that up. And then I'm not really sure. I got some other irons in the fire. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Give me a comment. Tell me where you're from. Anything. Thanks for watching.